My name's Christopher Wilson, and this is the Aurora.
I am a former tech entrepreneur from Santa Cruz, California, turned into crazy boat guy now. In 2008, I was in development of some of the first virtual tour software, and I was a code developer at the time. One day when I was working, I kept seeing this ship on Craigslist, and I was really curious. It was all over the place on price. It was $600,000. Went up clear up to like $1,200,000, and I was a little stunned that there would be something like that on Craigslist, but I wanted more. I found out that it was the first ship that Germany was permitted to build post-World War II. They actually dug the tools out from the rubble after the bombing of the shipyard that this thing was at. So, I think that there were so many curious people, but I'm the guy that actually was, crazy enough to pull the trigger.
Welcome back to the Aurora Restoration Project. These are the Mercedes Maybach diesel generators. This is the diesel engines, and they have the turbos on board. And we actually popped the covers on these things, and they look fantastic inside. Motors are actually in fantastic condition. I'm in the galley of the Aurora, and the galley is by far the worst place, in my opinion, aboard this ship. When I first got the ship, a lot of this stuff was absolute garbage in here. It had old stoves, ovens, refrigerators. You had a big dishwashing station that was modified, welded. It was a terrible job somebody did on it. So we just tore the whole thing out and took it all to metal recycling, got rid of it.
My name's Jane Lee. I'm with Chris 14 years with this boat project. We were dating like a year. And one Friday night he comes over, he said, Jane, I find a boat. He said, you want to see it? He take me on I think it was a Saturday, late afternoon. The sun started going down. He bring me onto the boat and he said, you know what? We're gonna spend a night on a boat. And I was like, okay, I have no idea what I jumped into it. And when I get into the boat, oh my dear Lord, picture you are in, Stephen King, The Shining, it was dark. There was no power and the sun star goes down and we spent a night. And when you spend a night on the boat the first time, you can hear all kinds of stuff. And I was so scared, but he wakes me up like early in the morning and we see the sunrise. It was beautiful. When you see the water, you see the sunrise. And I thought he was crazy, but I was him 14 years since he got a boat. I'm still with him. I didn't run anywhere, and I believe more and more every day for what he's doing. And I love to see the progress he made. And be honest with you, I'm very happy what he's doing.
This ship still needs so much work. In order to get this into a state where we can use it for maybe a museum and a bed and breakfast, I'm going to estimate around $3 million to get it to that level. So we've done a number of cabins. We've done a number of areas aboard the ship, and we've done a monumental amount of work on the decks, which were almost completely rotted. So we have replaced probably 30% of the steel on top. And now, we're ready to really, push forward on doing more interior areas of the ship. And we even have the only modification that I think we're really going to do from the original cruise ship configuration is they removed 12 cabins forward on the deck that we're on now, which is the A deck. And it's the perfect area for a theater. We figured out that you could put about 80 people in this theater, and you can do events or movies. We want to just make it like a 50s movie theater. Our goal is that when people step on board the ship, they're actually stepping back into the 50s and the 60s. And the people that we're looking to get as volunteers are people that love to save a piece of history and have a little bit of skill to jump in and come out here and put in a little bit of time, helping us actually restore this thing and put it back into a position where it can function as a public amusement once again. A little bit of an important factoid about the history is this boat was the inspiration for the television show The Love Boat. It was the Spectre headquarters in From Russia with Love, from the James Bond series, 1963. It's been in a ton of movies and television, and there's currently a movie that you can watch called Venom Coast that was entirely filmed on the ship, and it's a crazy kind of slasher flick, but it's very goofy at the same time.
She's come a long way, and she's still got a long way to go, but that's what we're fighting to do. We're fighting to actually save the ship and preserve it for future generations, and I think we've got a pretty good foothold on doing just that.